here's a quick look at what's ahead on Style TV. Each of these couples are soon to be married, but that didn't stop them testing their compatibility on the Nearly Wed game. And we hit the streets of Leesburg for the annual Mardi Gras celebration. You don't want to miss this one. And we go to Graziella's in Clermont to find out what makes this new Italian restaurant such a popular place. Plus, we explore a new food sensitivity testing system now being performed by Dr. Ugardi of ICE. Learn how patients are experiencing life-altering results. All this and more coming your way on the March edition of Style TV. Coming to you from downtown Mount Dora with your host, Tori Petrie.
Hello and welcome to Style TV. This month we're coming to you from historic downtown Mount Dora. The city of Mount Dora truly is a charming 100-year-old historic village in the heart of Central Florida. Nested on the shores of beautiful Lake Dora, it's nationally known for its annual festivals and is often referred to as the Bass Capital of the world. The historic downtown area offers a wide array of shopping, dining, lodging, activities, and entertainment. You've probably heard of the Newlywed Game, but what happens when you put four yet-to-be-married couples in a game show environment? That's exactly what happened at Acres Media Studio this month in Leesburg. The four couples squared off in a fun contest to see which one actually knew their fiancé the best. Here's the highlights.
They say love is blind, but no one just blindly goes into a marriage. In fact, most engaged couples probably feel like they've gotten to know each other pretty well. Style TV's correspondent Tina Morrison decided to put four such couples to the test.
Who would you say is the money spender and who is the money saver?
I would say she's the spender.
I am definitely the saver, for sure.
I like that. I like a good
Oh,
woman.
I definitely am the saver.
So March was our bridal issue, and we wanted something fun to add to the editorial content of the magazine, and we had come up with the idea of the Newlywed Game, but it's been overplayed, so we decided to do something called the Nearly Wed Game.
Meet Kirsten and Bo, Bridget and Chase, Susan and Tom, and Kristen and Kyle. Four couples with one thing in common. All will be tying the knot this year.
And we asked these couples questions about how well they knew each other, and it ranged from, what's your fiance's favorite flower, to if you could say your fiance is the best at something, what would it be, compared to what's he the worst at. And the answers we got were just hilarious. And some of the couples' answers compared to the fiance's answer were just so off the wall.
We had no idea what was going to happen, but we tried to quiz each other, but
tried
that
to
didn't
study.
work, obviously.
One couple even argued about the last thing they argued about.
What would you say is the last thing the two of you argued about?
Probably when we built the smoker. She was trying to tell me the direction, and of course she was wrong.
So it was fun to see the dynamic between younger couples that are getting married and older couples that are getting married, and to see who really knew each other the best. And shockingly, the couple that really did know each other the best was 19 and 21.
It's fun. It was a good time. I feel like it's a really good memory to have for our future and for our wedding.
And in the end, even the couples who did not win came away having learned something about their spouse-to-be.
That he thinks he's a bad dancer. Well, I thought he was a really good dancer, so I was pretty shocked by that.
And I learned that her favorite flower was a sunflower, even though our wedding venue is called Orchid Gardens. So I thought I was going with a good answer of the orchid.
And it turned out to be a lot of fun. I don't think we caused any divorces quite yet. So we had a good time. Everybody laughed and enjoyed it. And I think the game show was much better than the Newlywed Game. I think Nearly Wed is definitely going to be catching on.
Cute story. The winning couple was treated to a romantic dinner at the Mission Inn to celebrate their upcoming nuptials. Karaoke and talent night at the Leesburg Mardi Gras was another huge success. The reigning King Rex, Doug Akers, and the Style Makers put on a fantastic live performance, and all of this year's candidates came up with some fantastic creative skits to help win over the judges and better their chance at being crowned the new King Rex and Queen Divine. It was an event that celebrated our four-legged friends. Karen's Canine Kitchen hosted its first annual customer appreciation event with some treats for our fur friends as well as raffles for their humans. Proceeds from this tail-wagging good time benefited Companions for Courage, a charity that provides therapy for abused kids in courtroom situations. It was the perfect event for the Valentine's weekend. The Hearts for Our Hospital Up, Up and Away Gala took place on February 15th with cocktails, award-winning cuisine, and live music. This black tie affair was held at the Savannah Center in the Villages and was to benefit the expansion of the Villages Regional Hospital. Each year, this elegant evening of dinner and dancing raises nearly $200,000 to support the hospital's growth. Food sensitivity is a growing epidemic. From gluten to sugar to corn, these foods can wreak havoc on your body and may exacerbate conditions you may not know you have. This month, we go inside the Institute of Medical Excellence with Dr. Ugarte and some of his patients as he explains how testing for food sensitivity may lead to life-altering dietary changes.
Yeah, actually, I haven't found a single person that doesn't have some sensitivity to something.
Food sensitivity, it's a pretty simple concept.
Simple things like what you're ingesting, what you're putting in your body may be the culprit, might be the reason that you feel bad.
And it's also a simple test.
It's a blood test. It takes about a week to 2 weeks to get the results back. You don't have to fast or do anything special. It helped to eliminate my headaches. It helped me to get in better shape. I dropped about 15 pounds.
Katie Gravanti is not only Dr. Ugarte's nurse at the Laurel Manor office in the Villages, but she's also a participant in a food intolerance test called the ALCAT.
And it gives you a category of severe, moderate, and mild allergies. It also checks you for gluten sensitivities, dairy. It gives you about 200 different foods that it checks you for.
Katie's blood test was sent to the Cell Science Systems Lab in Hillsborough Beach for analysis. As a result, she discovered she was severely intolerant of tomatoes.
Anything with tomatoes in it, I have to eliminate from my diet.
But she also learned she had a whole list of moderately intolerant foods.
Strawberries, blueberries, canola oil, radishes, iceberg lettuce. I mean, very common foods that you eat on a regular basis, healthy foods.
Oftentimes they're foods that we consider healthful for us, and for the most people they are, but it's just for some reason your genes predispose you to the fact that you just don't tolerate that particular food well.
Of course, you can always choose to continue to eat these foods, but it just may not be in your best interest.
It causes a food intolerance. It builds inflammation in your system. A lot of people will have like joint or muscle aches, headaches, abdominal discomfort, rashes, inability to lose weight.
Before William and Mary Hart participated in the program, they both had trouble losing weight, as well as a host of other chronic symptoms.
Inflammation of the airways, asthma, COPD, they had arthritis and abdominal pains, they had joint pains.
I would wake up in the morning and I would be so tired I could hardly get out of bed.
Once the Harts began eliminating intolerant foods from their diet, they started seeing immediate results.
Well, the first thing we noticed is we started dropping weight right away, and it surprised us because we'd done all the other things to lose weight and we never lost a pound.
After a few months of sticking to the program, the Harts lost about 20 pounds each.
We're feeling so much better. It shocked us how much better we felt.
But losing weight wasn't all that changed.
She's been able to completely stop one of her medications, more energy, so everything's great. That's great, fantastic.
Lake County residents can now experience world-class eye care even closer to home. Dr. Julio Ugarte is now available to see patients in the Tavares office on Fridays. Please call 352-509-9290 to make an appointment. Coming up next, see more of the Mardi Gras Festival in Leesburg. And for the city feature, we'll take you to the town of Lady Lake. Stay with us. You're watching Style TV.
We'll be right back with more in just 2 minutes. Stay tuned. Production of Style TV has been underwritten in part by these local businesses.
KDK Gourmet Kitchen Products is your store for hard-to-find gourmet kitchen items. Whether you are shopping for a special occasion gift or something for your own kitchen, KDK's expansive inventory has you covered. And if they don't have what you're looking for, they will find it for you. In addition, KDK now carries gourmet foods. Located in historic downtown Mount Dora, KDK Gourmet Kitchen Products provides quality at affordable prices.
At Ocala Eye, we really do look out for you. And here's an example.
You don't appreciate how much you've actually lost until you get it back.
I thought my kitchen was cream color. It was white.
You know, things are clear and I can read road signs.
The change is amazing.
I see just as good now as I did when I was in my 20s.
I thank Ocala Eye for that.
Ocala Eye did look out for me. They've changed my life.
Some things demand an unwavering commitment to quality and an attention to the smallest of details. Some things require exceptional people to do extraordinary work each and every day. Some things are indeed worth celebrating. Monroe Regional is one of America's 50 best hospitals for the 7th year in a row. In fact, Monroe is Marion County's only hospital with this designation and one of only 3 hospitals in Florida with this distinction, as rated by Healthgrades.
Put ice on it, our mom and dad would say. You'll feel better. And it actually worked. Ice cured our bumps and bruises back then. We're older now, and our health issues are just not that simple. Sometimes the remedy still is put ice on it. Only this ice, the Institute of Cardiovascular Excellence, is the finest cardiology resource in Florida. So, put ice on it. You'll feel better.
With ICE's newest location in Summerfield, they invite you to come see for yourself why the best answer is still to put ice on it.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Matt.
And we are CrossFit Unmatched.
And you're watching Style TV!
Welcome back to Style TV. Do you want the Mardi Gras experience but can't travel to New Orleans? No problem. Our Tina Morrison is on location at the 17th annual Mardi Gras in Leesburg for 12 hours of madness. She's enjoying some live entertainment, a funny and adorable pet parade, and lots of New Orleans-worthy festivities.
High Society is brought to you by Alani Medical Spa.
Looking for an authentic Mardi Gras experience but can't make the trip to New Orleans? Then look no further than historic downtown Leesburg. Today, Style TV is on location celebrating the 17th annual Leesburg Mardi Gras.
If downtown Leesburg is a rockin', it must be time for the annual Mardi Gras party in the street. Main Street, that is. Complete with stilt walkers and jugglers, rides and vendors, hot dogs and cool dogs, beads and more beads, live music and live mannequins, and even a twist on the conventional kissing booth.
Well, it's not hard to find someone much taller than me, but this guy right here is a lot taller than me. This is Robbie, who is a stilt walker.
Hi.
Tell me, how long have you been stilt walking at Mardi Gras?
Well, this is my first time ever stilt walking here at the Leesburg Mardi Gras event, and it's really, really exciting. I'm looking forward to this Radio Disney concert. I mean, the music sounds great, and it looks like everyone's having a good time, so I'm all for that.
First year for Radio Disney. We're very excited to have them. Now on to the most serious question that everybody just has to know. Have you ever fallen off the stilts?
Have I ever fallen off stilts? Well, we have a little saying in the stilt walking community. It's not if you fall, it's when you fall. So, yeah, I've had my trips and falls.
Thanks, Robbie.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
And while the pet parade was adored by all age groups, teen and tween girls in particular fell in love with the brand new British boy band, The Vamps. In a rousing concert set promoted by Radio Disney, band members Brad, Connor, James, and Tristan not only stole the show, but also the hearts of many mesmerized teeny boppers.
Well, this is actually our first year, but I like the rides and the music. I like the music that they have playing in all the other games and rides and fun activities they have here.
And the most important question, what snack food are you going to be enjoying while you're here today?
Well, I've already eaten 3 plates of funnel cake.
3 funnel cakes!
Of course, it wouldn't be a proper Mardi Gras street party without the marching of the beloved Pet Parade, featuring dogs of all shapes, sizes, colors, costume, breeds, and beads. It was a howling good time for adults, kids, and canines.
I have caught up with my furry friends Newman and Carl and Karen from the Paws Therapy Dogs. Well, it is a therapy group that's very near and dear to my heart, and how could you not enjoy a Saturday with these cute furry faces? So let's see if I can get a little smooch before I go. Have a kiss? Yep, that was a good kiss. I've met some tall people, some little people, and some fur babies. Watched a pet parade and enjoyed some music. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go get some of this funnel cake. For Style TV's High Society, I'm Tina Morrison.
Now that looks like fun. Next month, Tina will be coming to us from the water at the classic Raceboat Regatta in Tavares. Lady Lake isn't just the town before the village is. With mainstays like Mom and Dad's Italian restaurant, Tuesday Morning Market, and the ever-popular Orange Barn, a Lake County landmark for over 40 years, this quaint town is a hidden gem.
A Tuesday morning in Lady Lake does not go by without one man saying this.
And the 2 baskets for $5. You can mix and match.
That's Curtis. He's been operating Reed's Grove's fruits and vegetable stand at the Lady Lake Farmers Market for the past 4 years.
You can get a squash and zucchini for $5. You can mix and match anything on the table.
And he guarantees that you won't get a better deal on local produce than right here.
And the 2 baskets for $5.
Just any 2 baskets for $5. Unlike your local grocery store, there are no scales here.
I got my summer squash mixed with zucchini. Got summer squash by itself. I have the zucchini in a basket.
While farmers markets usually have the reputation for having slightly higher prices because the product is fresher, Curtis really takes pride in offering the best prices possible. I guess you could say that Curtis really does enjoy the fruits of his labor. So you must love what you do.
I do. As a man that's going on 60 years old, done been in construction all my life, yes, I love this much better than running heavy equipment.
But the one thing Curtis doesn't sell is oranges. So after the market, I went over to another Lady Lake staple, a place called the Orange Barn. Basically, for anyone who loves oranges, grapefruit, and honey bells, this is heaven.
How are you today?
That's Elise, the Orange Barn's retail manager. She never gets tired of oranges, partly because not everything in the store is completely made from citrus.
We also have pickles, local honey, marmalades and jellies. We have fudge that we make here in the store. We have ice cream made here in the store, soft serve ice cream and frozen yogurt.
The Orange Barn ships orders all over the country and even to Alaska and Canada. It's no surprise that everyone wants a taste of the Florida favorite. Elise herself can't get enough oranges. You ever get sick of oranges?
No. No, not at all. They're an amazing fruit. My husband is gone all week and home on the weekends, and we always have fresh squeezed juice on the weekends. It's something he looks forward to. No, you can't really get sick of fruit.
And what was hands down the best part of my day was getting a treat that's pretty hard to find anywhere else. It was a cone of orange ice cream. You can't just find this stuff anywhere. So after spending some time with Curtis at the Tuesday Morning Market and hanging out with Elise here at the Orange Barn, there's no doubt that you have to come to Lady Lake to get a real taste of Florida. For Style TV, I'm Nico Tan.
The sights and sounds of Lady Lake were a great addition to this month's City Feature. Stay tuned next month as Nico Tan takes us to the increasingly popular city of Claremont. Coming up, Bon Appetit will take a look at a local pizza joint. But first, here's a look at what's going on in Lake and Sumter counties. For more information on these exciting events, check out the March issue of Lake and Sumter Style magazine or online at lakeandsumterstyle.com. Here's a few of our favorite suggestions for some fun, inexpensive, and unique ways to spend your weekends in one of the most beautiful months of the year. Pig on the Pond. This 3-day family-friendly event offers sanctioned barbecue competition for the carnivores, a children's zone for the kiddos, a carnival for the young and young at heart, live entertainment, Boy Scouts Pinewood Derby, and a 5K rib run walk for education. And for the first time, pigs and ducks collide with the addition of the ever-popular No Duck Left Behind rubber ducky race to raise money for scholarships that will be awarded to students that otherwise might not be able to afford, furthering their education. This fun annual event, which is held at Waterfront Park in Claremont, starts on Friday, March 7th from 5 to 10 p.m., then continues on Saturday, March 8th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., and concludes Sunday, March 9th, with the event running from 11 to 6 p.m. This year, they've added on an all-day local music and culture celebration Sunday as well. For more information on this fun and unique festival, check out the March issue of LakeandSumterStyle.com and pigonthepond.org. Classic Race Boat Regatta. Living in Lake County has many perks. One of the biggest is access to over 100 lakes. Bring your family for a fun day at the lake for the 8th annual Spring Thunder Vintage Race Boat Regatta on Lake Dora. These regattas are not actually races, but demonstrations of vintage boats running at speed. Heats take place every half hour, combining similar boats running together. These boats range in size from small hydroplanes to Grand Prix hydroplanes. All the fun begins on Friday, March 21st, when the boats begin to arrive from all over the U.S. and Canada, and this is the perfect day for visitors to meet with the owners and drivers of these vintage beauties and check out all the boats in the hot pits. If you really want to get in on the action, secure a pit pass for an extra $2 on top of the $5 admission. This annual event is guaranteed to get your engines going. For most new restaurants, it may take years for them to develop a loyal following. But Graziella's in Claremont has done just that in a few short months. It may have something to do with the fantastic views of the rolling hills, the quiet ambiance, or the delicious, authentic Italian cuisine. Our Jana Wheeler was there to see what all the excitement is about.
Bon Appetit is brought to you by KDK, Gourmet Kitchen Products.
Around here, it's easy to find Italian restaurants on pretty much every corner. But what you don't find every day is one with so much meaning behind the name. Tonight, we're here at Graziella's in Claremont.
The restaurant may be new, but the recipes are as old as Italy itself.
We have a lot of traditional dishes like...
That's proprietor and chef, Pietro Licata.
We have tripe on the menu. We have eggplant nonna, which is a great recipe. It's light, it has no cheese, no breadcrumb, and it's really delicious.
Pietro believes people have been eating canned food for so long, they've forgotten what real food tastes like.
We're trying to bring back old-style Italian kitchen with original recipes, traditional recipes, a lot of things that you don't find, things made from scratch. We don't open any cans.
I love that it's homemade, unique, different. Anything they have on the menu they can make. Everything that's not on the menu they can also make.
But the food isn't the only thing that makes Graziella's so popular. Just ask the restaurant's namesake, who also happens to be Pietro's wife.
We're very unique. We go to every table, we say hi to everybody, we remember their names and what they like, and they feel very comfortable. So they tell everybody.
Born in Rome, even Graziella's accent is authentic Italian.
I used to work to pay for my school as a server in a little Irish pub. And as long as I didn't speak, they thought that I was Irish because of my hair.
It was at that little Irish pub over 20 years ago where Graziella and Pietro first met.
He used to come and he used to drink coffee because my husband don't drink. So I used to give it so much because he used to give me $10 tip, and that was, oh, wow.
But just a few years after they were married, Pietro's health began to deteriorate. He suffered a stroke, had back surgeries, and eventually developed kidney disease. It was this point that Graziella made the decision to give her husband more than just her heart.
I gave my husband my kidney 5 years ago. Yeah, he has some health issues, and, I give him my kidney. So we're together forever.
It was a decision Graziella says she has never regretted.
The way I see it, and I'm not a hero, I believe that God used me to save his life. That's the only way I see it.
She gave me life, and I really appreciate her. And she's a great woman. She's a great woman.
You need to love each other, respect each other, and that's what you project. And that's what we project to our customers. And they love it.
They've only been open for a few months, but if the story of this restaurant is anything like their marriage, they'll be open for a while. For Style TV, I'm Jana Wheeler. With nearly 60 reviews on this stellar Italian restaurant, it's safe to say it'll be here for the long haul. Check out next month's Bon Appetit as Jana Wheeler takes us to Umatilla for some down-home cooking at the Mason Jar restaurant.
We'll be right back with more in just 2 minutes. Stay tuned. Production of Style TV has been underwritten in part by these local businesses.
At Ocala Eye, we really do look out for you. And here's an example.
Well, I mean, I see just like I did when I was 20.
Cal Eye has great surgeons.
And I thought he was wonderful to talk to me through the surgery.
When I healed, my vision was perfect.
It's not just the physicians in there, it's the staff. Ocala Eye is fantastic.
Ocala Eye looks out for me, both eyes and ears.
The Salon Professional Academy.
Are you looking for a new career that's always in demand? At the Salon Professional Academy in the Villages, our educators teach you the technical and business skills you need to start a rewarding and respected career. Complete your cosmetology program in 9 short months. Financial aid is available to those who qualify. Call today to get started and change your life.
The Salon Professional Academy. From New York to your world.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Tug.
Wow.
Tug is a hospital robot. He helps the doctors and nurses.
My mom isn't feeling very well.
Cody, did you know that Monroe has the best doctors, the best nurses, and the best reputation?
Your mom is in good hands, Cody.
Thanks, Tug.
Monroe Regional, Marion County's most preferred hospital, 11 years in a row.
What do you think about this one, honey?
John and I are getting a new metal roof for the home. Can't decide on a color.
That one's too dark, honey. Try the next one.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh! Ah!
If you want a metal roof, there's an easier way. With Gulf Coast's new Proof My Roof online dashboard, you can see what metal roofing will look like on your home before you spend a single penny. Upload your photo today at proofmyroof.com.
This is totally going viral.
Welcome back. You've seen the Nearlyweds take their chances at how well they know each other. Now watch as one couple celebrates nearly 5 decades of wedded bliss as they celebrate 47 years later to the day they said I do. Les and Judy Jones only needed 3 short months to realize they were meant to be together for life, and they've been going strong ever since.
Never met anybody like her. She's totally unique.
But Les and I knew, and we knew right away that we really were right for each other. So we married in 1967, and we were celebrating our 47th anniversary.
A party in downtown Mount Dora marked the special occasion, bringing together their close friends and the whole community.
And it's been a celebration not only of Les and I, but it's a celebration of Mount Dora. Everyone just pulls together and makes things really good. And it's that kind of town.
Judy is no stranger to this Central Florida town. Style TV told the story of Judy's love for Mount Dora gourmet kitchen store KDK in December, and it turns out that newfound affinity for cooking has only strengthened their close relationship.
When Les proposed to Judy, Judy laughed and says, "Why would you want to marry me? I don't cook and I don't clean." And Les said, "That's okay, I'll do it." And he did.
And he does.
And he did. And Judy, what was it, about 3 years ago, decided she was going to learn to cook. And she loves it. So now they share it.
"47 years and they are still having fun." That's the big thing about Les and Judy, is they just click, they do things together, and they've been everywhere, done just about everything. They're just a really neat couple.
After almost half a century together, Judy says being best friends with her husband has been the key to a happy marriage.
And we were right, it lasted, and it always will.
That does it for this month's show. We've enjoyed our time here in beautiful downtown Mount Dora. From all of us here at Style TV, I'm Tori Petrie. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month.
Style TV is a production of Acres Media and Digital Fury. Thanks for watching.